Hi guys, if you're hoping that there will be a change at the council level with Reform UK either having a significant number of representatives or even taking control of local councils, and this would result in a focus on what is important to members of the public, well then you'd be disappointed. We've already heard about mayors and councillors demanding that diversity officers be sacked even if they hadn't been employed. We've heard how Reform UK's Central Command has instructed councillors to look at certain planning applications in a negative light, which could result in seeing councils sued. And of course we heard about plans to block asylum seekers being moved into homes, even though it has nothing to do with councils. Now, one of their more senior council figures is planning to tear down flags. Why? Well, let's hear from Darren Grimes himself, a Reform UK representative for Durham.
No, we won't be flying tokenistic flags, and we won't be flying foreign flags either.
But let's go back to some of those things you were talking about. You say they're more interested in flying the Pride flag from County Hall and the Ukrainian flag. Are you banning them? Are you deciding no more flags from County Hall apart from maybe the Durham County flag? Which is actually very, very similar to the Ukraine flag, isn't it? And what about the Pride flag?
No, they've been taken down. They will not be going back up. You know, I'm taking actually, the argument about inexperience. Well, I'll take inexperience over facing bankruptcy and woke spreadsheets any single day of the...
Oh my goodness. Woke spreadsheets. What the heck is a woke spreadsheet? Okay, what are they trying to do here? What they're trying to do is distract the public. Because Reform UK don't actually have any real policies on issues that are important. When it comes to issues like this, pride or ethnic minority celebration, stuff like this, it actually brings money into the community. Because if there's an event on, people will come to that community to celebrate it, and they'll spend money in the local area for that period of time. For example, St. Patrick's Day is great for pubs. If Reform UK banned St. Patrick's Day, I think many pubs will be against that. So while it doesn't bring money in directly to the council, it's a way for the council to see the local community benefit in some way. And of course, there's the other aspect of it. From a cultural point of view, the council want to celebrate the different cultures that exist within its council, within the local community. Why does Reform UK have a problem with that? This is, once again, a distraction. 80% of the council budget goes on social care, policing and education. And 60%, over 60% in some cases, in some councils, goes on social care alone. What is Reform UK talking about when it comes to social care? Nothing. They're actually, on the parliamentary level, trying to block and supporting the Tories, trying to block any more immigration, which is extremely important for the social care sector. They're crying out for labour. They can't get the workers they need in Britain, so they're looking further afield. They want to bring in more people. The Conservatives made it more difficult, and Reform UK, if they were in power, they'd make it even more difficult. But they're not talking about social care, they're not talking about policing, they're not talking about education. They're talking about flags.
The week, Rod. So no, we won't be flying tokenistic flags, and we won't be flying foreign flags either.
So completely banned from any Durham County Council headquarters.
Absolutely.
Like, what's the point of this? What's the advantage in banning flags? Apart from, he's saying they're tokenistic. His banning of them is tokenistic. It's about pandering to the worst elements in society. People who are like, oh, we're against pride, we're against trans people, we're against this, we're against foreigners, we're against that. So it's about pandering to those people. It's not about saving money, because we're talking about very little amount of money being spent on flags or on making the community more open or more welcoming. Once again, these events attract tourists, attract people into the community who spend money in the community. If you're going to ban these events, then you're going to see the community worse off. But once again, Reform UK don't care about that. It's about pandering to, once again, the worst elements in society. And once again, we're not hearing anything when it comes to social care. What are Reform UK's policies when it comes to social care? How are they going to reduce that massive vacancy, that massive number of vacancies, over 100,000 shortage of workers in the social care sector? What are they going to do about that? Nothing. We hear nothing from them. So this attempt to ban flags is an attempt by Reform UK to grab some attention and say, look, we're doing stuff. We're saving money. When in reality, they're not saving anything. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.